P.T. Logan's 5 Minutes of Terror. Twisted, troubling tales to send a chill up your spine.
Penpal. Toby was walking along the beach by himself when he found the bottle. It was a clear glass bottle, most likely a soda bottle from years ago. Normally, he would have just kicked it, or maybe, if there was a garbage nearby, picked it up and gotten rid of it. But today, he picked it up because he noticed something inside. A faded, curled up piece of paper. Curious, Toby reached inside the neck of the bottle, pinched the sheet of paper, and pulled it out. Even though the paper seemed old, the black writing on it appeared fresh. There were only 2 sentences on the paper, simple and to the point, and they made Toby grin. "Would you like to be my friend? I'm lonely." Toby was feeling particularly goofy this morning, so he removed a pen from his pocket, turned the page over, and wrote, "Sure." Then Toby curled the paper back up, put it in the bottle, and replaced it on the beach where he found it. Toby smiled for the rest of the day. The following morning, Toby came across the bottle on the beach again. It was the same bottle, of that he was sure, but he couldn't see any writing on the backside of the paper within. With one eyebrow raised, Toby picked up the bottle and teased the paper out again. He was pleasantly surprised that it was a new sheet of paper with new sentences on it. Before he read it, he looked up and down the beach, but like most mornings, he was alone. They must have come in the evening, he concluded, and then he read the sheet of paper. "My name is Ethan. I'm 9 years old. I like to swim." Toby took out his pen and, like yesterday, wrote on the other side, "I'm Toby. I'm also 9 years old, and I like to walk on the beach in the morning." He thought about rolling it back up, but then he added, "My mom says the ocean can be dangerous." Then he put the paper back in the bottle and set it on the beach. The next morning, Toby found the bottle with a new note inside. "Would you like to come visit me? We don't have to go swimming. We can just chat." Toby thought about this for a moment and decided that he would like someone to walk on the beach with every morning. And the truth was, sometimes he got lonely too. Toby wrote, "Sounds good. Where do you want to meet?" Sure enough, the very next day, there was another note in the bottle. There was an address, one he didn't recognize, followed by the boy's name, "Ethan, and I hope to see you soon." After dinner, Toby asked his mom if he could visit his new friend. His mom was cautious and said that he could, but that she had to tag along. Toby didn't see a problem with this, so he agreed, and together they started to walk toward the address on the sheet of paper. They walked along the beach, across the road, and then beneath a stone archway. The arch had a name on it, but Toby was so excited to meet Ethan that he didn't waste any time reading it. His mom told him that this was the address from the paper, but that didn't make much sense to Toby, because it wasn't a house, but a field. Toby looked around, searching for a house or apartment, a cottage or something, but the only thing in the field were rounded stones placed every 3 or 4 feet. Eventually, his mom, huffing and puffing, caught up to him. "Toby," she said, still out of breath. "Toby, are you sure this is the address?" Toby looked at the sheet of paper in his hand and then said, "Yeah, this is it. I mean, he's supposed to be here. Ethan's supposed to be here." Toby felt his heart sink. It was all a trick. There was no boy named Ethan, no. "But Toby," his mom said, concern in her voice, "this is a cemetery." Toby felt a shiver up his spine and looked at the nearest stone. Maybe it was chance, or maybe it was fate. But this stone, the one that Toby had randomly stopped in front of, had a name on it that he recognized. A name and a date. Ethan Cole, 1963 to 1972. And below that was a simple inscription. "Here lies a lonely boy who should never have swum alone."
P.T. Logan's 5 Minutes of Terror. Twisted, troubling tales to send a chill up your spine.